Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna teach you about very important programming fundamentals. That is, if-else block and looping. Okay, if-else loops. That is, while loop, do while loop. Watch this video till the end and definitely watch it and subscribe my channel. Okay, that is important. Okay, don't just go away because if you go away, you will not be able to learn this thing. Watch this video entirely and then subscribe and like this video and then go. First of all, I'm gonna explain you the if else. So if you are watching this video, you might be already good with English. So programming is like a basic English. Programming is English, nothing else. You should think it as a very easy thing. Okay, don't think about DSI and other things. These are complex topics. This will require time for you. Just for now, understand the if else loop and basic things. In future, you can see my video, then you will understand other complex things. So, how do we write if else block? First of all, let's understand with an example. Okay, so for example, there is a you want to play anything such as cricket, football, because lot of people in India like to play cricket. So, if there is a bat, you can do bat. Else, if there is a if there is no bat, you cannot do a bat. This is the thing. I hope you understood the example. Let's see it. So this is online Java compiler. So here I will just explain it. So first let's see the syntax. So this is the if and this is the else. Okay. So this is the way we write the if else block, and in this parenthesis bracket we write the condition. So condition can be anything. Condition can be like uh, I have taken the examples for bat and ball, right? So bat string str equals to bat. So this is the bat. Okay. So now we will talk about the condition. If str equals to string new is bat. Okay. So now if let us take the variable as str1 and the new variable as str2. If str1 equals to str2, then we should print system.out.println you can bat. Okay. Else you can print system.out.println you can't bat. This is the thing. Okay. So I hope you are getting the point. So suppose you don't have a bat, then you cannot bat, right? And if you have a bat, you can bat. So simple English. This you understand in a simple English. Don't complex it. Okay. So now let's run the code and see. So you can see that you can bat is coming over here. If str2 is like no bat, then it will Give the output as you cannot bat. So as you can see, it is giving you cannot bat. So basically, what happened in this program is, first of all, in this condition, it has verified the two variables, that is str1 and str2, that is bat and no bat. And once it verified, it went into the if block. If this condition is correct, then only it will go inside the if block, and if the condition is wrong, that will come inside else block. So this is the if else block. I hope you understood the. We'll see another example so that you understand the if else block in a better way. So what example can I take? So basically, for example, let us now check with integer type variable. Previously, we had checked with string variable, right? Now we'll check with integer variable. Int number 1 equals to 1. Int number 2 equals to 2. So we have taken two variables, that is number 1 and number 2. We are going to check that number 1 and number 2 is equal or not. So for that, we are going to see if number 1 equals to number 2, that means it is correct. Println numbers are equal, else what else we are going to see, else system dot out dot println numbers are not equal. This is the thing. So now let's run the program and understand it in more better way for better clarity. So first of all, you will see that number are not equal is the output. Why this is the output? Because here number 1 and number 2 is not equal, right? It is 1 and 2. So if I change the numbers for 2 and 2, now the output will be the numbers are equal. So this is in this way the if else uh, statement works in Java programming language or any programming language, right? So that's it about if else block. Now we will see about uh, while while loop. So we are gonna see looping. Okay, we are gonna see looping. This is so there are different kind of loop in programming. So there is for loop and while loop in programming. Okay, what does this mean? So for loop means let's just type it over here. Type it in the note. Okay, loop in programming. This is very important concept. You have to see it. For loop, while loop. These are the two types of loop, and there is also do while loop. Let us see one by one. So for loop is a kind of loop in programming where there is a finite set of data, and you are gonna uh, iterate over each and every data, that is data. Okay. So for example, let's see so that you can understand in a better way with example. So suppose there is an array. So don't worry about what is array and all. I'll make a video on array and all these things. You can understand through that videos what is array. So okay, now let's see the for loop. So let us understand it in a very easy way. Okay, with a real time example. For example, you have a different number of students in the class, right? There is suppose there is 50 students or 90 students in the class that is attend present, right? So you want to take take the first boy in your class, okay, who is like doing good result and all. You want to take the first boy. So this example, how will you do? You will go and check every student in the class and every mark you will check, and then you will find out the who is the topper of the class, right? So same way in the programming also, how you can do is I will show you the similar example. In student equals to suppose there is 50 students. Let us take a array of students. Suppose for example these are the Sunil. So these are the few people in the uh, class. Okay. So this is a string array. Okay. So this is a string array. Now what I want to do is I want to print it like one by one. How can I do this? So now if I print it like system.out.println, okay, so now we will see how we can write the use the looping. So there is a benefit of looping. So if you want to print it, right, so basically you are gonna print it like this, uh, 0. So if I run this output, then the output will be like ram. Again you have to write system dot out dot print, and then the output will be like the output will be like ram and sham. See, so every time you have to write separate line of statements of code so that uh, you can write all the output. But if you use this one, so suppose I use for int I equals to 0, I less than str dot length I plus plus, and I use system dot out dot println, I will use str at I. So now you see all the data will be printed in two statements. See, this is the advantage of loops. Okay, this is why we use loop. I hope you understand the thing. This we can also do by the help of for loop. Sorry, while loop. So I will show you how you can use the while loop. So for while loop you have to use the syntax of while loop is like this. While this is the condition, okay, similar to if else that we have seen before. This is the condition we define. So for that we have to initialize a variable int I equals to 0. So while I less than str dot length, it will print the values, that is str at I. See, it is printing the wrong thing. Okay, infinite loop it is. Infinite loop it is doing, and it is only printing the RAM. Why like this? This is wrong output. So basically, first of all, you have to increment the I. So this is the increment operator. Now if we run this code, now you see the output is different. As you can see here, the output is like this. Now if I include another data in the array, that is Hardik Pandya. So now if we run the output, it will be giving us the output as like this. If you want it in a single line, you can use like run, and it will give it like that. If you want to print some space, you can print the space like this. You have to see, you can see the result is there. Okay, so like this you can use the loop. This is the benefit of loop. Loop means what? Every time repetitive iteration will happen. For example, you eat food on a daily basis, right? So this is iteration you do on the daily basis. This is the loop. So another loop is there, that is do while loop. Let us see what is do while loop. So basically this is the article. You can also Google it. So what is do while loop? Is do while loop basically in this part. So basically uh, in this part basically there will be the code and while, and in the while part, while there is the condition. I'll tell you about the difference between while and do while loop. There is a minor difference in uh, do while and do while loop. So basically it's explaining by the help of flowchart, that is in while loop. It program will start, then condition true false, and it will continue the thing. So basically here, so what action should you do? System dot out dot println, you are gonna print out this, that is str I, while I smaller than str dot length. Let's see what will happen over here. If you run the output over here, what is happening? It is expecting a colon, so it is only printing the RAM type of thing. Okay, so this is output. This is not the expected output that we wanted. Our expected output is the whole array, right? So how can we achieve this? If I use here I plus plus, it will give me what output? Let us check. It is giving me this output. Okay. So basically you can understand, right? So ये अभी क्या कर रहे हैं कि डू ब्लॉक में जाके ये बार बार ये तुम्हारा कोड एग्जीक्यूट कर रहा है. आई पहले ज़ीरो था, यहाँ पे जाके पहला ज़ीरो वाला वैल्यू एरएस से डाल के उसने पटक दिया यहाँ पे राम. उसके बाद आई इंक्रीज हो गया, मतलब आई का वैल्यू वन हो गया, राइट. तो वो चेक कर रहे हैं कि आई अभी क्या है. आई एस टी आर लेंथ कितना है? एस टी आर लेंथ है सिक्स. सिक्स से छोटा है कि नहीं? हाँ छोटा है. आई अभी वन है. तो फिर जाके वो डू करेगा, राइट. फिर जाके वो डू करेगा और प्रिंट कर देगा. तो ये होता है कि डू वाइल लूप. अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा तो आप गूगल कर लीजिएगा, आपको क्लियरली समझ में आ जाएगा, राइट. ये हम ज़्यादातर यूज़ नहीं करते, वाइल लूप ही यूज़ करते हैं. तो नेक्स्ट हमारा टॉपिक क्या है? हम्म, हो गया. तो मतलब इस वीडियो का एजेंडा यही था कि आपको इफ एल्स और वाइल लूप, फॉर लूप्स आपको समझाओ. तो आपको आई गेस एग्जांपल्स और प्रैक्टिकल डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन से समझ में आ गया होगा, राइट. तो कुछ भी अगर इशू है तो कमेंट सेक्शन में आप बता दीजिएगा कि क्या समझ में नहीं आया. ट्राई टू एड्रेस दैट. सब्सक्राइब माई यूट्यूब चैनल for more interesting content is coming up. So till then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.